here at school, and sorry, we've been having some technical difficulties. We're gonna hope we're live now. We've been having some difficulties with the live streaming. So far, it's a 7-3 start, but we'll see how this whole game shapes out. Trying to get this to you guys, facing severe technical difficulties. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. So, welcome here to the game. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties. 3 minutes in now, 5:02 to be exact. It's a 7-3 start. The three was knocked down by Colin Robbins to begin the game, who's out there. Declan Gitman's also a starter. We're starting Kofoed for that reason had he knocked it down. Shot was no good. So far, it's been a good start. Ianazo, Lawler, Foncesa, Kane, and Joyce in for the Bulldogs, and they lead 7-3 in the championship game. The reigning champions looking to defend that on their home court. Now we can go normal. We're nearly halfway into the quarter as Sanchez brings it up. Now he gets it. Colin Robbins, a three-pointer. That one rolls off. That's what I was afraid of, folks. Woods made so many shots against Worcester. If they didn't make all those, who knows they win this game. They've been cold shooting the ball today. Foul goes on Declan Gitman. But the big eighth grader, Drew Kane, driving it to the rim. So Kane will go to the line for 2 shots. So sorry we're getting this to you just now. So far, it's really been Ludlowe who's been controlling the pace. And we'll see if without Sebastian, we'll see if the loss of Campbell really does hurt. Kane's shot is good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a sellout crowd. We have a Wood section, which we're going to get to you for some time. And then we have a Ludlowe section. Both are packed. Both are extremely loud. We were here last year for the championship game between Jockey Hollow and Ludlowe, and it went nuts. Now that we have our school here, I can't even imagine what's going to happen. Drew Kane knocks down both shots as a 6-point lead early for Ludlowe, and the Woods never trailed against Worcester. Now they're going to have to learn how to come back without their star big. Kofoed waiting. Kofoed kicks. Gardner. Stop and pop. Sanchez. We are exactly halfway into the first quarter of action. Thus far, it's a 9-3 start for Ludlowe. Woods has to start scoring. Sanchez had the attack, but could not execute. Lawler, great defense, though, but they were able to pass it out. Ludlowe doing such a good job at getting different players the ball. Their ball movement has been exceptional. Donovan Joyce, a personal guy that I know, it steps out of bounds, and it will be Woods' ball. Tenacious defense. Joyce tips it out of bounds, and Woods will get it. Hudson Kofoed, our star of the game, still scoreless. Only that Robbins three. That was the only shot we've had today. Kofoed looks to get it going. He had 24, including 22 in the first half of action against Worcester. Again, thus far, he and everyone else outside of Robbins is yet to put the ball in the hoop. Kofoed waits, kicks to Gitman. Ball almost went out. Timeout. Fairfield Woods. All right, we will be right back. 3:15 left in the quarter. Thus far, the reigning champs showing why they are the reigning champs. They lead 9-3. We are back here at Fairfield Woods Middle School. Safe to say it's been an interesting matchup. Sorry we got to you guys late, but again, we are here at Fairfield Woods, the defending champs, showing why they maybe are the defending champs. They have a 9-3 early start, and the same shots that Woods was hitting with ease in Worcester, they are yet to be hitting. Still a long ways to go, though. Still only a 6-point game with plenty of time, 29 minutes left of action. It's kicked to Kofoed. Woods just hasn't been able to get many good looks. There's the kick out. There's Gitman. It's been great defense on whoever has the ball. for Ludlowe. Trip Keys making a trip into the game. Driving is Sanchez. He kicks. Robbins. He made their three earlier. This time gets rejected at the rim. It's Matthew Ianazzo. Then up the court, Donovan Joyce. His shot no good. Woods has the odd man rush. Kofoed dribbling, kicks. There's a three. Gardner. Not even close. 2:21, and Ludlowe controls it. And the Woods student section could hear a crumb drop. Ludlowe with the home court advantage, and so far the on-court advantage. Tipped out of bounds. Lurky Leo trying to get it. Goes out of bounds. No, they call a blocking foul on Sanchez. They call a blocking foul. What an interesting call. Well, it's an interesting call there. I thought he just tipped it out of bounds. Have some subs now. The 7th grader, MJ Lombardi, checks in for Sanchez. He's had himself a little bit of a rough postseason. Seems to be trying to do a little too much out there. We'll see what he can do. It's time to go to work if you're Fairfield Woods. Trip Keys gives it to Drew Kane. The Bulldogs have it on Woods' side of half court. Ianazzo looking for the pass inside. Instead swings it around to Joyce, guarded by Robbins. 2 minutes left. It's still a 9-3 lead. There was a ton of points early in the game. Ever since we started streaming, there hasn't been much. As I say that, Matthew Ianazzo gives Ludlowe an 8-point lead. Gitman kicks to MJ. MJ drives. MJ to Joyce. Ball's tipped, stays Woods' ball. Robbins trying to get it. Woods has not lost their composure yet. Something I think Worcester really did early. If you don't lose your composure, that is the ideal scenario. Donovan Joyce checks out. He had himself a really nice trip in the game. Brooks Foncessa in the game. It's kicked out Thomas Gardner. Kofoed waiting. Oh, look at that pump. Then it goes to Gitman. The ball goes out of bounds. Woods trying to do too much. And Coach Lippow and Woods. Some obvious frustration with their star player averaging 17 and 7 a game on the sidelines. Ianazzo waiting, floating, foul. Foul goes on Gardner. Gardner had himself an okay game against Worcester. Today he attempted a three. It was nowhere close. And maybe that home court advantage has been too much for Woods to handle. They were able to do such a great job against Worcester, but maybe that was simply because their crowd wasn't as loud. Now we're here in this game, and wow, has it been different. Ianazzo misses a crucial one. If you're Woods, you made one shot. You really have to start getting the offense going. The defense hasn't been the problem. Look, they've allowed a little too many points for their liking with 1:28 left in the first quarter. No, Ianazzo just missed both. But nonetheless, I don't think they're mad whatsoever with their defense. It's their offense that needs to get it going. They don't score again, they're on pace for 12 points. So they really need to start getting it going on that end. Sorry if the audio has been a little corrupted as of late. Driving in, Kofoed, there's contact. I think they're going to call the foul on Matt Keating. No, they actually called a foul on Foncessa. So it's Kofoed with an extra level. He missed it. And I think some of the crowd noise is just maybe a little too much for Woods to handle. It has been a really rough start for our Wildcats. Kofoed misses both. They need this rebound. MJ gets the rebound. He's known for his momentum swings. There's the contact on number 10. Again, that's Brooks Foncessa, his second straight. And Joyce has to check in for Foncessa. And now the Woods crowd starting to get into it. have a great Woods fan section, but yet Ludlowe just seems to be a little bit louder as the home team. Kofoed kicks. MJ, he had the three. He passed up on it. He instead gave it to Gitman. Then it's MJ. MJ, ball is tipped out of bounds. Stays Woods' ball. Keating was trying to avoid getting the basketball, thinking it was off of Woods. Fairfield County Championship, 58.1 seconds left. It is an 11-3 start for Ludlowe, the reigning champs. Looking to continue that. Gitman, step back three, rolls off. Woods can't catch a break at these shots. They've made one shot the whole day. Kane, ball's tipped. Woods basketball. Great deflection from Robbins. And Campbell, little dance moves on the sideline. Gardner, they got to get it up the court. It's Robbins. Great double team defense. Now it's a high ball, kind of like a moss battle, and Ludlowe wins it. Now it's Lawler up the court, driving it on Kofoed. What a rejection by the little guy. Coach Slipout wants to foul. They got to get it up the court. It's a fast-moving game. Stays Woods ball with 26 left in the quarter. Really not many stoppages of play. It's just been pure basketball, and Ludlowe has done it. They've been dominating. They're the champs. They've lost one game in the past 2 years, and it was to Jockey Hollow, the team they beat here just over a year ago in the championship game. Hudson Kofoed's got to wait. Then he posts up, waits, fades away, shot, no good. Woods cannot catch a break. 4 seconds up the court. Kane, Joyce at deep three-point look. Cannot go. But the first quarter ends, I think, exactly the way that that Ludlowe would have liked. It's an 11-3 lead for your Bulldogs. We'll be back for quarter number 2. We are back here on Fairfield Woods Middle School, and I want to give a huge shout out, by the way, to the entire crew. Win, loss, or draw here for Woods. This is the final game that we will broadcast this season. So thanks so much to an incredible core. Arav, Alex, Ian, Nathan, Parshwa, Riley, Connor, JD, Noah. The list goes on and on. Obviously, me as an announcer. It doesn't just take me, though. It takes an entire crew, and I can't thank them enough. This could not be possible without them. It also couldn't be possible without the Woods team, who had a great regular season, but we're underway in the second quarter, and it has been all Ludlowe. It's an 11-3 start. Joyce waiting, Kofoed nearly had the steal. No, wait, the lines are a little different. Looked like a backcourt violation. Coach Lipout wanted to travel for Trip Keys. Now Lawler gets it to Keys. Then up the court, it's Drew Kane. Ball is rejected. Definitely Gitman got a piece of it. It's kicked to Gitman. The wraparound, looking to get it to Kofoed. Ball's tipped out of bounds, stays Woods ball. Leo Sanchez, Hunter Brill, both in the game. Kofoed waiting. He has a Gardner three-pointer. He did not want to shoot it. Woods been a little hesitant. The shots they have taken have not gone. Sanchez, they got to get it in the low post. They do. They get it to Gitman. Sanchez, a three-pointer. He tries it. Cannot knock it down. Gitman, the rebound. Hunter Brill, the mid-range shot. That one is no good. And Woods has been actually getting decent looks, but just cannot knock them down. Ianazzo, Trip Keys. Kicked out to Joyce. Then Ianazzo gets the ball back. Kicked out Keys, three-pointer. Way off. Gardner waits. A little over a minute in to this second quarter. Woods has made one basket, ladies and gentlemen. One basket. And it's the worst time to go cold if you're the Wildcats. Sanchez on the wraparound, waiting, step back, kicks to Kofoed. Now Kofoed will wait. Kofoed waits, kicks to Sanchez. 6:20. Kofoed had the ball for a while. Now he tries the deep three. There it is! There's our star, Hudson Kofoed. And maybe the momentum swing Wods needing. It's down to a 5-point game. Don't go anywhere, folks. It is still anyone's ball game. Joyce tries to get it in. A defensive stop would be huge here to continue this momentum. Ianazzo in the paint. And Ludlowe shifts the momentum to the right side of the bleachers. So what was an 8-point lead for a while, 1 3-pointer, and it's already back to 7. Brill, Gardner, kicks to Sanchez. So here's the thing, Wods made a lot of their shots last time, now they're missing every one. Those shots are bound to fall. There he is! Hudson Kofoed, timeout Ludlowe! And there's our beloved Wildcats! Back-to-back threes for Kofoed. 13-9, anyone's ball game at Roger Ludlowe Middle School. It is Hudson Kofoed making the difference. We are back here on the Fairfield Woods Middle School YouTube channel. 5:25 left in the quarter. What was just a second ago an 8-point Bulldog lead. Back-to-back threes from Kofoed and just one basket from Ianazzo on the other end has made it a 4-point game. And just a 2-possession game at Fairfield Woods. Now a shot. Trip Keys knocks it down. That's how you go out of the timeout. And the momentum shifts right back to the Bulldogs. Sanchez has to wait. Swings it on the wraparound to Kofoed. Kofoed driving, Kofoed foul. It's going to be Ludlowe basketball as they bring it up the court. Drew Kane. And it's going. There's Larky Leo. It's Sanchez. He has Joyce behind him. Ball tip, stays Woods ball. We have, by the way, in attendance for today's matchup, Mr. D'Angelo. What's the cool part about that? Well, Mr. D'Angelo is the assistant principal over at Woods. He's also the assistant principal over at Ludlowe. He works part-time. Gosh, I really don't know. It's Ludlowe basketball now. 4.5 left in the second quarter. Lawler driving, attacking, floating, shot no good. Kofoed waits, spins. Kofoed, the ball is kicked. Substitution, Colin Robbins checks in. Hunter Brill checks out. And it's great to see Sebastian Campbell, injured or not, on the sideline hyping up his team. He has an injured knee, and he's the one that hasn't sat down yet. I think he's like every one of you fans watching. Every play is serious, and near backcourt violation from our star of the game, Hudson Kofoed. Today's a special day, folks. It's the championship game, but thus far, Ludlowe is showing why they went undefeated. It's a pass that Gitman missed a wide-open layup. Kofoed had him in the paint. This could be a huge momentum swing in favor of Ludlowe. It's Lawler. Uh-oh. Keys wide open. And what a turn of events. From what could have been 5 to what is now 10. It's a 19-9 start for Ludlowe. Kofoed waits. Kofoed drives. He has a Gitman three-pointer. He can't knock that one down either. It's been a tough day for the 8th graders. Final game ever as a Wildcat. Has had a tough start. It's Drew Kane driving. No foul called on Sanchez. And that missed shot by Gitman on the beautiful Kofoed pass may be what turned this whole game around. Ladies and gentlemen, it was just 13-9. Timeout Woods. Now Ludlowe has the momentum. Woods is down 12. We'll be back. We are back here at Fairfield Woods Middle School. And the reigning champs who have yet to lose a game. They're 16-0, including the postseason. Over their past 2 years, they are 32-1. Woods is trying to make it their second loss today, but after that given missed layup, it's been a disaster, and the Bulldogs have extended their lead to 12 points. If anyone's going to change the game, it's Kofoed. He has 2 threes. Woods has only made 3-pointers today. They have no shots from inside, whatever it is, 26 feet. Kofoed waits. Kofoed drives, fakes, pops, shot, no good. Rebound goes to Gardner. Now he waits it out. Gets it to Kofoed. 2:35. Kofoed waiting. He tries an awfully deep 3-pointer that just rolls off. Gardner gets the offensive rebound. Play that could also change the complexion of this game if Woods can capitalize on this opportunity. But it tells you, though, that Kofoed had to take that deep 3-pointer. They've got no shots inside the rim. Now they can travel. They instead call a foul on Trip Keys. We are back. Gets the rebound. Now tries to chop it off of a guy's leg. And they call a kick ball on the call on Cade. Now Hunter Brill checks in. They take out Gitman. Had a tough start. The 2 8th graders, Sebastian and Declan, taking it in on the sidelines no matter what. Campbell's played his last game. Both of them, this is their last time being on the Woods sidelines before they move on to their respective high school careers. Kofoed waits. Gardner. Kicked out Kofoed. Gardner tries a 3-pointer. No good. Ianazzo gets it up to Cade. Then Lawler. Back out Cade. Cade driving, floating, good. Drew Cade knocks it down, and oh, goodness gracious. It's 23-9. It's a 14-point lead for Ludlowe. And this cold stretch from Woods is coming at the worst possible time. Off Lawler, it stays Woods' ball. The enthusiasm from the student section, the shooting from the playing section, it's all a mess right now for Woods. And it's got to be fixed. And just a little 5-6-0 run can change that. Kofoed the layup. Awfully amazing move. Shot is good. It's not much in the grand scheme of things. It's still a 12-point game. But it's something that maybe Woods can build off of. Joyce to mid-range. Ludlow does a great job at ending momentum streaks. That shot was no good. But now it's a jump ball, and it will be Woods basketball. All right, another opportunity to capitalize. Gardner. Gardner tries to get it up court. It's out. It's turned over. The steal by Drew Cade. Up the court. Trip Keys lays it in. 46 seconds left in the half. Can Woods get a basket or 2 more? No. Larky Leo turns it over. And then trying to get it back. Now is Gardner. There's the contact. Goes on Joyce. 39 seconds.
No.
Coach Flipper asking about the bonus. Sanchez to inbound it. They may have to whistle it off. They're not in the bonus, so miscommunication. Robbins brings it up the court.
You said 5,000 per quarter. Yep, 5,000 a quarter. Once you get 5,000, we get it's automatic 2 shots. Yeah, so it's not 5 yet? No.
Kofoed waits. Kofoed spins. Kicks. Robbins. Then Sanchez. 12 seconds. Kofoed on this ring rack. 8, 7, 6. Kofoed has got to do something. Sanchez fakes. Kofoed will try and he got it off and knocked it down. Maybe something to hype it up. Let's go to the Wods fan cam. That's something to build on. And ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a basketball game. The shot from Kofoed may be all we need. We'll be back in 5. It's the defending champs in Wods. It's so far been Ludlowe, but it's anyone's game on the Fairfield Woods gym. We are back for the second half of action from Fairfield Woods Middle School. Woods had a struggling half, to say the least. They are down 11 at the half, but some positive momentum swing, right? Ladies and gentlemen, Hudson Kofoed has 11 of Woods' 14, knocking down that deep three-pointer. So Kofoed been a massive difference maker in the matchup, but he's really been the only one that has come up to play. Besides that, it's been really a really tough battle for Fairfield Woods. Robbins made one shot. Gardner's missed multiple, but many people missed multiple. It's been a little bit of a mess. Now they're each scoring on their own bench, which should help a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one half of basketball left in the Fairfield County middle school basketball season. Is it going to be Ludlowe or is it going to be Woods? Foul goes on Gibbon. I think Taylor Swift is feeling 22 on who got that foul. Hopefully you all get the punt. Some miscommunication, so it's going to be Woods basketball just 10 seconds in. This is the opportunity. You cut it to single digits, and everything seems to change. When you know that number, that separation is single digits, psychologically it helps the team out. They can get it there with a 2 or a 3. And if they can get it there, then you know, okay, it's 3 possessions, maybe even 2 possessions. It's anyone's game. But the whole key is you got to get there, and then you got to continue to cut that deficit. Sanchez are kind of all staying in the same area with a different player. Now it's Kofoed, now it's Gardner, and they keep going backwards, which can't work. Now they got to go forward. Sanchez thinks off. That's a foul. They didn't call it. Obvious contact that the ref just missed. Joyce to Lawler, a minute into the quarter. Joyce drives, tipped. Lawler's open. That is Francesa. He got 2 early fouls. You got to watch out for him when it comes to the foul trouble worry. Drew Kane kicks out. Matthew Iannazzo. Now he kicks. Wide open is Lawler. Shot is no good. Rebound goes right back to the Bulldogs, though. An opportunity for Woods to start to cut it in the deficit. It's turned over. Kofoed with the steal, and then is able to keep it away from Iannazzo as he brings it up the court. I say that, Iannazzo with the aggressive defense goes out of bounds. Trip Keys takes a trip into the game. Joyce comes out. A minute and a half into this third quarter of action. No scoring in the third quarter. It stays at 11-point deficit at Roger Ludlowe. Kofoed waits. Kicks. It's Thomas Gardner. And to Leo Sanchez. Gardner waiting. Gardner to Sanchez. Sanchez drives, stops, pop, shot, no good. And it will be Bulldog ball. Campbell a little frustrated on the sideline. Up the court, Drew Kane now has a fast break opportunity. He gets it to Dylan Lawler. Lawler, the attack, the drive, the foul called. It's called on Robbins. It's an obvious call, but I think there's to be some more fouls going over at Woods way. Lawler's shot is good. Woods has had many opportunities to really make this a game, but every time they have, when they cut it to 13-9, they just went on this gigantic run. In fact, 13-5 run since it was 13-9. Iannazzo nearly got the rebound. That's a really important rebound for Declan Gitman. Sanchez swings it to Kofoed. Then he gets it to Robbins and Sanchez, and the issue has just been making his shots. So Woods has not been able to execute. They did the exact opposite against Worcester. Fouls called on Lawler on the Kofoed drive. Gardner waits.
Right.
Robbins. And he gets it to Sanchez. They got to do something. Deep three for Kofoed. Can't knock it down. Rebound goes to Gitman. Then out Sanchez. 3 minutes in the quarter, and it goes right to Lawler. Francesa waits, kicks. Coach Flippout wanted to travel. Some of these calls have definitely gone Ludlow's way in this one. Woods is scoreless in this quarter. It's been a really tough start. Lawler, that has to be a travel. And they call it. If that wasn't a travel, I was going to start to go into the referee's checking account. Sanchez drives, kicks, Gitman. Sanchez waiting. Robbins kicked out. Sanchez has the shot. Ludlow gets to the ball, to the guy with the ball so quickly, you really never have an open shot. So that's why you got to fire it when you do have that open opportunity. Like now, Gardner, no. And then you have to execute when you do take those shots. There's a reason why this team has lost one game in their past 33. Driving good. Ludlow scored now double of Woods. Folks, this game is far from over, but at the same time, it's close to being over. Timeout, Woods. Something's got to change, and it has to change fast in Fairfield and Roger Ludlowe. Here at Fairfield Woods Middle School, or on Fairfield Woods Middle School, against Roger Ludlowe. It's tipped. MJ loses it. Francesa. Good holy God, this is starting to become a near disaster for Fairfield Woods. They are playing their worst basketball at the worst time of the year. Francesa missed his first. Woods just needs to start making more shots. They've had the looks. Ludlow doesn't give them a lot of looks. Woods has been able to get the looks. They haven't been able to execute with them. Francesa, Woods now has scored 14. They need to come back from down 15. And their defense has been really amazing in this quarter. They just cannot score with their life on the line. I think the question is, who steps up now? Is it a guy like MJ who's known for his momentum swingers, or Gardner who does the same as he turns it over? Do you just go straight to Kofoed, the star of the game? Is it Gitman defensively? The question is, how do you turn this game around? And Woods needs to figure it out in 11:05 of game time. Ianazo, that looked like a foul there. They didn't call it. Woods gets the break and gets the basketball. Here's Kofoed. Folks, I know our stream wasn't working earlier. I just want to say, win, loss, or draw here for Woods. It's a pleasure to be able to be here. And you see right now, or I can see, we don't have a camera on it currently, but last year, 2023, basketball champions, a 16-1 year for Ludlowe. They're looking to raise a second banner. Gardner. Ball's tipped. Ball's on the ground. It will stay with Woods. Gitman. It's got to wait. I mean, there's no off-the-ball movement either. I mean, I'm sure that doesn't help. Kofoed's really had to do everything. He has 11 of Woods' 14. Somebody else has to step up. Because if I'm Ludlowe, I double-team Kofoed and force someone else to beat you. And that's essentially what they're doing right now. Every time Kofoed gets the ball, there's two guys on it. Because they're realizing for Woods, there hasn't been anyone else to step up. And that's where the loss of Sebastian Campbell is starting to hurt. Robbins kicks to Gitman. Gitman fires. Gardner, then MJ. Lombardi drives, shoots, no good. And the rebound goes straight to Ludlowe. MJ overcommits. The Bulldogs are up the court. Drew Kane. Ball's tipped by MJ, but will stay. Bulldog basketball. Folks, we thought 3 points in the first quarter for Woods is bad. This quarter, it's been what I like to call a donut on the score sheet for Fairfield Woods. We've only had 4 total points in the quarter, and not a single one has come from Fairfield Woods. Ianazo in the low post. He has the height on Kofoed, and now he'll get 2 shots at the line. The student section, the sideline, the players are realizing, even Coach Flippout, when you see the look on his face, is realizing what has been an extraordinary season for Fairfield Woods is starting to dwindle away. Student section trying to get into it. Ianazo's shot is good. So Woods has scored 14, yet they got to find a way to come back from down 16. And you got to hope whatever they did against Worcester, making all those shots, you got to do that now. Keating checks out. Donovan Joyce checks back in. Kofoed. Gardner. Ball is tipped. Kofoed, they got to score. I really don't care how you do it at this point. You just got to score, get a few stops. I would like Woods to be at like the 20-point mark, but they haven't, by the end of the quarter, but they haven't scored a single point the entire quarter, so that may be an ambitious ask. Kofoed, he tries a deep 3 and knocks it down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have scoring from the Woods sideline. Oh boy. Right up the court now. Ludlowe does such a good job at taking away any momentum their opponent has, and that is what Ianazo just did. Now Ludlowe is starting to score. Robbins, up the court, Gardner. Gardner waits, kicks to Gitman. Gitman is fouled. Kofoed. Something's got to change. It's got to change fast. And one! Maybe that's what Woods needed. Hudson Kofoed taking it upon himself to make sure this game is not over.
It's 43-19. It's 33-19.
So we're going to change the score. It's 33-19. We have some scoreboard technical difficulties at Woods. We're going to have Leo Sanchez check into the game. He checks in for MJ. 7th grader's had himself a nice season, but I mean, it's him, it's Sebastian. These guys, Sebastian's hurt. MJ hasn't really done anything yet in this game. And the N1 opportunity, kind of that momentum, that few more seconds of cheering, and what maybe was needed ends. Ianazo shoots it after the contact from Gitman, and the ball is stuck, and then he gets it. It's 3 on Gitman. Ianazo knocks it down. The lead is back to 15. The largest it's been all day is 16. If you're Woods, you got to hope he misses this, and he knocked down a 3, cut it to 12, which would only mean you got outscored by 1 in the quarter. That's the ideal scenario. And then you just have to make adjustments, and you have to make them fast in the 3rd quarter. 16 seconds. Kofoed, they got to get something. Robbins waiting. They kick Sanchez. Driving. Sanchez foul. Foul goes on Lawler. 6 seconds.
Nope, that's only 3.
Not the bonus yet, as Coach Sliphow is wondering. Only 3 fouls on Ludlowe, so Woods will not get there. You need 5 in the quarter to get to the bonus. Kicks out. Gardner has the look. They kick it out. Robbins just has to try it. He tries it, and it bounces off. The quarter ends. It was a little bit of a tougher one for Fairfield Woods. They're down 15 with 1 quarter to figure it out at Roger Ludlowe. We'll be back. Quarter of action for Roger Ludlowe. Back here at Roger Ludlowe Middle School, here on the Fairfield Woods Middle School YouTube channel for the 4th and most likely final quarter of action. Woods in offense had scored 48 points a game in the games we televised during the regular season, and then a team that just put up 64 on a very good and healthy Worcester team has scored 19 through 3 quarters. They got to come back down 15 as we are underway for the final quarter of the 2023-24 Fairfield County Middle School basketball season. And it's foul. They call an offensive foul on Declan Gitman. That is a call that I think a lot of Woods fans are going to be mad about. Kicks out Trip Keys. No good. Robbins a rebound. It's up Sanchez. Then Gitman, can he make this one? No, Gitman missing layups has been surprisingly a key part of this matchup. He missed a one when it was could have been a 5-point game. That's kind of started this Ludlowe insanity run. 7:20 left in Woods' season. And you're really realizing the loss of Sebastian Campbell is affecting Woods more than they thought after a dominating win at Worcester. Trip Keys misses it, but you got to execute. If the defense is there, the offense has to be there at some point. Gardner waits, shoots, shot no good. if you're Woods, you just need to make a few shots to at least make this a single-digit game so where a turnover here, a turnover there, it's anyone's game. But right now, that's going to be tough to do. Sanchez got the steal, and then the foul came on front. Sessa, that's his third.
Where is he? Okay.
Get me. Then Kofoed, you got to shoot it at some point. They do. Kofoed can't hit it. Ball on the ground. Can Woods get it? Yes. Robbins, jump. But that goes Ludlow's way. All the way out to Dylan Lawler. And it's Cade. It's a jump ball, Woods ball. 6-17. Woods still has not cut the deficit. Not a single point. Kofoed. No. Those same shots that wouldn't stop falling at Worcester can't fall at all at Ludlowe. And it's starting to get to that point, folks, where you look at under now 6 minutes left. Woods has scored 19. They're down 15. I think all you could do at this point, folks, is hope and pray. Shot is good for Mayanazzo. It's a 17-point game. Hunter Brill at the scores table. I don't know about that move because he's not much of a shooter. You really just need shooting at this point. If your defense can't fall, I don't know what to tell you, but they got to start scoring. That's been the biggest issue. Ludlow's a really great offense. They scored 52 against Jockey Hollow. They've only scored 36 today. The problem has been the offense. Kofoed kicks. Gitman, that's only a 2, but it's good. Maybe a little bit of what Woods needed. That's a 2 from Declan Gitman.
I got it.
Trip Keys now tries a 3, and his shot is good. It's now 18. It's what Ludlowe does best. Whenever their opponent gets momentum, they get momentum even more. The deficit's larger than it was the last time Woods had the ball. Robbins a 3-pointer. No. Story of the game, Robbins looks to get the rebound. Ianazzo gets it. They try to get it up to Lawler. Kofoed, ball's on the ground. Everyone's jumping like crazy. Drew Cade's on the floor. And I think Ludlowe calls a timeout. Folks, I don't want to start getting emotional yet, but we're almost there. Woods down 18. Excuse me, we back. Okay, so we're back at Roger Ludlowe Middle School. Ludlowe, as you can see on the scoreboard, leads by 18. And it's not that you want to start saying, oh, maybe next year's the year, but it's getting there. It really is getting there. There's the foul. Foul goes on Sanchez. Whoa. What a great cut by Duquesne and one. And folks, with the lead about to go up to 21 and Wods only scoring 21 thus far, the believing and praying has not worked. And what was supposed to be primetime TV in a championship matchup is now a 21-point lead. And this is going to be one that will sting for a while for a Woods team that, again, you never know if Sebastian Campbell was healthy. These two teams had two tight matchups. If Campbell was healthy, you never know what happens. But, I mean, this is not the way you wanted to see a team like this go out. But you have to give huge credit. You have to hope that Coach Lipout will be back next season. A lot of the 8th graders leaving. No Sebi, no Hudson, no Colin, no Thomas. Not any of these guys, but you got to hope our 7th grade class, MJ, and whoever joins along, and maybe a new 6th grade class along with Fairman and all those guys, you really got to hope that they can step up. And again, you never know. But, I mean, Wood's offense has just not been playing at a level you would want them to be playing on in this matchup. Again, a team that averaged 48 a game has scored 23. And, I mean, this now is just sprinkles on the cake. And are you already playing the sportsmanship game? I don't know. It's kicked out Lawler. I think they're already playing the sportsmanship game, folks. This one's over. Francesa drives, attacks. Shot no good. Sanchez gets the rebound. And then down on the ground is Francesa. That's on Francesa. That's 4 on Francesa. But we don't really need to worry about foul trouble at this point in this kind of game. Hudson Kofoed. Waiting, attacking, driving shot is good. Now Wood starting to have an offense. They now have what Ludlowe had at the half. It's looking like a little too late action for Wood. Sanchez trying to get it. There's the foul. What are they going to call here? Will Ludlowe get free throws? I think so. Ianazo will already shoot free throws.
1 minute, it's too shaky.
And sorry, folks, I think I'm getting a little emotional here, but what a great season it's been from Woods. And I think you can see the frustration, sadness, and disappointment from the sideline, knowing they came so close, and yet still couldn't get it done. Kofoed, no good. Folks, this is going to do it. You don't want to see him go out like this, but this is what we had to see. Get it in. Ianazo's shot is good. At this point, the question is, what is the deficit going to end up at? And the Ludlowe Bulldogs side of the court is absolutely loving it. Because, folks, it's looking like a back-to-back banners are going to be hung at the Roger Ludlowe Middle School and Gymnasium. Ball's tipped. It just goes straight to Lawler, who takes it out to the corner. Now they're just trying to waste time. Dylan Crow at the scores table, 140. If the kid here how the enthusiasm from Wods has dropped, and you can hear it from me. Some substitutions. This one is unfortunately not going to end the way we wanted it to. It has been tough. Crow, the steal. Now just play with pride. McCoy, waiting, kicks, free toss. Foul goes on. That's number 22, that's Tucker Champagne checking in the game for the first time. We had a ton of new substitutions on Ludlow's end that are not really important to announce at this stage of the game. MJ checks in for Hudson Kofoed. Last year we had a championship game here. That was amazing. And all you could do was give a round of applause. An incredible season from Hudson Kofoed. From the regular season to the postseason, and his Woods career has come to an end. All you can say is thank you to a guy like Hudson and what he did for this team. But there was a game here last year between Jockey Hollow, Josh Charlotte, and then here the Bulldogs. And it was a tight one. It was a nail biter. And Campbell or not, we thought we were going to be able to see that here at Woods. And it's showing, folks. Last night, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl and officially not have started, but have continued now what is going to be titled a dynasty in Kansas City. We are starting to get to the point where it may be a start of a dynasty for Ludlowe. Back-to-back championships. The Woods sideline just filled with disappointment. And it's no longer the fan camp, folks. That is just the Woods bench. Thinking about how great of a season it was. And how they just came short. Dylan Crow knocks it down. And Woods, just from the get-go, they really just could not knock down their shots. And that proved to be a gigantic difference maker in the matchup. .44-29 currently. 45 seconds left. The championship trophy is currently right near me. And I think we're going to have an interview after the game. I think it's going to be with Coach Lippow after the whole team talks it over. To think about how great of a season this was. But dang, does this one hurt? Boy, does this one hurt. McCoy tries a second, he misses both. Brill gets the rebound, gets it to MJ. 38 seconds. Brill. McCoy. Lombardi. Waiting. Kicking, no good. Jadis. Champagne. And if they were older, the champagne would pop. Seconds remaining. A great season from Woods comes to an end. And the Ludlowe Bulldogs, back-to-back champions. This Ludlowe crowd more excited as than and a Woods student section that was looking forward to a possible championship win is gone. We have a chant for Ludlowe and the bad boys over. Ludlowe Bulldogs close out a 44-29 win. The Ludlowe Bulldogs, the start of a dynasty, back-to-back Fairfield County championship titles. And we will soon have the championship trophy in Ludlow's hands. We're soon going to get you an interview with the head coach for for Wods. That is going to be foul. Don't go back. And that's back-to-back titles for Ludlow. But maybe the start of something new and the start of great play at Fairfield Woods Middle School. Guys, don't worry. Don't go anywhere. We'll have an interview in a few minutes. To get you guys an interview. They went back to the locker room, so we're going to try to get you guys an interview as soon as possible. Congrats to Ludlow, the chance. He'll be back in a minute. Unfortunately, we could not get you guys an interview to wrap up this game, but man, this was an incredible contest. Ludlowe, though, was able to come away with the W. Congratulations. The Bulldogs are back-to-back champions, but not a season to cry about for Wods. A championship appearance. Now, a lot of new guys, right? A ton of the 8th graders going to be going to high school. So, obviously, all the 8th graders on the team, but the team was essentially made up of 8th graders. So, we're going to have essentially a brand new roster next season, but we're looking forward to my final season announcing basketball at Fairfield Woods Middle School next season, where next time, let's capitalize and win the championship. I want to say thank you to everybody this season for tuning in. Again, I cannot thank you guys enough, and your support has been greatly appreciated. Thanks so much to both the boys and girls basketball team for letting me announce this year. And of course, thanks so much to my crew. I'll name every one of you. Arif Kapoor, Riley Lawrence, Connor Cataldo, Alexander Majeski, Parshwa Shaw, Jonathan Weissman, Noah Weiner. I don't even know if I missed anyone at this point, but the list goes on, and I cannot thank all of you guys enough for making this possible, and I appreciate all of you guys viewing throughout the year. Congratulations to Ludlowe, but we'll be back next season. All right, signing off for the basketball season. I am Chase Coburn. What a season, and we'll see you next year. As always, go Wild.